The chef did the little sneaky. Oh,
Well, you have to.
Yeah, you got to know what it's
He's
like.
the best chef in all of Italy.
That's my conspiracy.
But they did hear you say you only have one chippy.
Yes.
This is fucking crazy. You hear about the billionaire who died on the super yacht?
Yes, and I saw some conspiracy theories. I didn't look at them much, but they're interesting. Because my question, Titanic happened, right? People learned. Boats sink.
Yeah.
Surely you have $1 billion. You just don't sink your boat anymore. You know it's bad.
You know you can do it.
You know
there are no icebergs in Italy either.
Yeah, exactly. So what's their excuse?
But the crazy thing about this, so this guy, what's his name? Anyway, this is an update on the story, but let's just go through the story, what we know of it so far before we get into the update. So the guy's name is Mike something. What's his name? Where are you? Mike Lynch. That's fucking amazing guy. That is a billionaire face.
Yes.
Holy shit. He looks so English.
Anyway. I thought he was wearing a hood from like the Middle Ages, like he was like a fire. Yeah, that's a shadow.
So fucking crazy. So he sold a company for a lot of money.
You know the company name?
I forgot. And he sold it to a company that we know, but I forgot the name. But anyway, he's gotten very rich with his business partner.
Yep.
He sold a company. But then he was getting sued for fraud because it turns out the company he sold wasn't really that great. Yep. And the money that the people who bought it made off of it, it turns out there were all these issues that they didn't know about. It really upset him. They allege that he scammed them.
Sold to HP, is that true?
Oh, yeah, HP. Yeah.
Wow.
Big company. HP buys it. And then they do this court case. And like 2 weeks ago, him and his partner get let off. They win the court case. Like, we didn't defraud you. This is all legit. Then his partner dies. Separate incident.
Whoa.
2 weeks later, his boat fucking capsizes. He dies. So a billionaire who scammed even bigger billionaires is being chased by the original billionaires for fucking them over. It's like you can win the court case, but...
I mean, the thing... Firstly, I don't care that he died.
I like it.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Maybe not.
I don't think it's cool. I think it doesn't really
scammed rich people.
I like that he scammed rich people. I do think though, if you're going to kill a billionaire, I don't think sinking their boat is like that can be used to cover up their death. I don't think you go, I'm going to kill this man. Let me shoot a hole in his boat. It's like there's plenty of ways to survive a sinking boat.
Well, can we see what happened? What did
so it doesn't really make sense unless it was like a catastrophic sinking that just happened like immediately. Like,
yeah, I don't understand how that many people die from a sinking boat.
Yeah, I mean, if you're sleeping and you don't notice the boat,
what happened?
So apparently it was a storm.
But okay, so now the Italian team has alleged that it could be manslaughter. That someone has killed these people. I wonder why they're saying that.
Prosecutors in Italy said they've opened an investigation into a culpable shipwreck and multiple manslaughters after a super yacht capsized during a storm off the coast of Sicily, killing 7 people on board. They included British tech magnate Mike Lynch and his daughter. There's been an investigation has been launched, but haven't identified a suspect. What about the storm? That's a suspect.
Can you put it in jail?
I
would love that.
What?
I hate strong winds. Imagine if you
but then imagine the poor prisoners. It's really windy in there.
Don't do the crime. Can't do the time.
For me, it is probable that offences were committed. There would be a case of manslaughter, but we can only establish that it would give us the time to investigate. The main questions investigators are focusing on is how a sailing vessel deemed unsinkable by its manufacturer,
awesome. I mean, that's
Italian shipyard Permanent Navy, sank while a nearby sailboat remained largely unscathed.
They said it was unsinkable.
They said it was unsinkable.
I mean, if anything, let's say this was an accident. Now you do the case against Permanent Navy. You said it was unsinkable.
Yeah, exactly.
You lied to us. You lied to a tech billionaire. You monster.
But what's strange is, wasn't the fucking, what was the name of the submarine that sunk? The unimaginable, what was it called?
Chat knows.
Oh, Titan.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Like the Titanic.
Ocean Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean Gate.
Lusitania.
Ocean Gate. I swear this is like a year or 2 years. It's like on the anniversary of that event.
Year.
Every single year, we get another billionaire that
It's
fucking...
lost to Poseidon.
Someone said it before. It could be killer whales. Although I can't
What are they
imagine...
doing in Italy?
I can't imagine how hard a killer whale would have to ram against a boat to sink it.
Okay. Still, fashion protection officials said they believe the yacht, which featured a distinctive 75-meter aluminum mast, was struck by a tornado over the water known as a water spout. A tornado hit the boat and was unsinkable. Investigators also asked why the crew was almost entirely saved, except for the chef.
The chef?
Because he was cooking up a stone.
Oh, very good. I was going to say he didn't pass the bechamel test.
Oh, great jokes.
Oh, great jokes. Great.
Some say he was cooking up a stone. While 6 passengers are made trapped in the hull. That's awful. Yeah, so all the crew got out.
Yep.
A tornado happens and just kills the people you want to kill. Local officials confirmed that most of the bodies recovered were found in the same part of the yacht, on the left side and close to the surface, suggesting that passengers had sought safety in the cabins where the last air bubbles had formed. That's fucked.
I mean, it is like a billionaire thing, right? To be like, oh, no, I'm not going to move.
Someone do it for me.
My crew's got this. Like, I feel like they'll be like, yeah, someone's going to carry me out of here or take care of me. That's why I hire these people. I'm just going to stay eating my bechamel sauce in my fucking cabin, you know?
To be fair, this is exactly what Andrew Tate warned us about.
What did he say?
He said, you may be relaxed and think that the crew knows what it's doing, but we're more freaked out than you are. You know what I mean? He's talking about this.
He did. I just feel bad. It's the same with the Ocean Gate thing. I just feel bad for these billionaires' fucking siblings that they drag into their super yacht. A super yacht's going to be nice because most of them don't sink. Or you have fucking submarine with an Xbox controller and then they die. It's so annoying.
Yeah, what? That guy was with his son?
He's with his son. And the thing is, if you're the son or the offspring of a billionaire, you're going to be so jaded. If you go inside a fucking submarine with an Xbox controller, you don't care. You'd prefer to just stay home and play Xbox.
Also, I feel like if you're the son of a billionaire, you're probably really annoying, but you haven't done anything. You didn't choose any of this.
No.
Richard
Nixon said it was me. I did a big fart in the water.
You know how to make Alex laugh.
Yeah, that's joke of the day for me. No, the son was terrified and had to be convinced to do it for his father. Yeah, that's...
What a piece of shit.
Yeah. Rescuers struggled for 4 days to find all the bodies, making only slow headway through the interior of the wreck laying on the seabed 50 meters below the surface. Prosecutors said the recovery of the basin will be crucial for the investigation, but noted it will be a long and complex problem which will be paid for by the... I mean, I think the most likely thing is it just sunk.
How come the other sailboat? What happened to sailboat Trade Center number 5?
Yeah, that is true.
That fell over on its own.
But the thing is, it didn't fall over on its own. It survived.
That's even more suspicious.
That is more suspicious. It is true. What a horrific way to die. Yeah, it's pretty fucked. I'm an idiot. I would like to think if this happened to me, I'd be like...
Wait, surely I just jump out of the boat.
I would jump out of the boat early on. Yeah, he just didn't want to get wet. He was sleeping.
Are we crazy? Like, what is the actual...
No, the thing is...
What's stopping you from getting to the top of the boat and jumping off?
Well, what probably happened, because they were caught in a storm, the crew might have been on the top, manning the deck, and then they jumped off first. Yes. And then if the billionaires were in the cabins, obviously once the ship capsizes, you're fucked.
How much time do you have when a storm's happening to get to the boat?
No, it depends if it's a rogue wave. It depends. So this is nerdy. Juicy Springsteen said the sinking boat will suck you back towards it. That's not actually true. I mean, it does have a bit of a pull effect, but Mythbusters tested it. It was quite interesting. It was like it does and it doesn't. It's not that true.
What do you mean? So how fully is it? Will you drown?
No, you can. So if you're sitting directly on top of it and it drops immediately, yes, there is like downforce. But when there's a boat which doesn't immediately just go from the top to the bottom in a couple of seconds, then no, it's not that strong. But I guess it depends on the size of the vessel as well. But 50 meters.
It was a Mythbusters. Alex knows it.
I've watched every single episode of the Mythbusters. So the other 5 victims are Christopher Morillo, one of Lynch's US lawyers, and his wife. So a lawyer was on there as well. It is suspicious, but also everyone he's going to interact with are going to be suspicious characters.
And the thing wasn't meant to be a celebration for winning the case.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
It does seem suspicious. There's some white.
The fact that his fucking colleague, who also got off, died like a car crash or something.
Yeah, that's weird. Can we look up conspiracy theories on this?
I mean, the conspiracy theory is being made by us. People are going to be looking up this.
We can do it. What do we think happened then? How do we think a way that they could have taken down a boat quickly? I have an idea.
HP is horny Poseidon.
Why do you want to fuck the ugliest guy I've ever seen? Man? I don't think that checks
the most
out.
beautiful boat ever made.
I think the fact that the chef died. Maybe the chef was cooking up a bechamel sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he made it a little bit too spicy, and it made everyone a little bit too sleepy. It was too good.
Is that what happens with spice?
No, I mean spicy in terms of like it was so good that everyone was like, "That was the best bechamel sauce."
Gotcha.
I have to take a nap.
Yep.
The crew, being poor people,
too rich.
They weren't allowed to eat the bechamel sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone went to sleep. Storm hit. The chef did the little sneaky. Oh, well,
you have to.
Yeah, you got to know what it's like.
He's the best chef in all of Italy.
That's my conspiracy. I think if anyone has anything better, I can't imagine a better story than that. Homelander killed him. What do you think?
I think that it was all coordinated. It wasn't they sunk the ship.
Yes.
It's not a storm. It's not a tornado.
Yep.
When has there ever been a tornado in Italy?
No, Sicily is known for its calm seas.
Is it actually? Oh.
No, but the Mediterranean is a very calm place.
Yeah, right. And like, they haven't dug up the wreck yet.
No.
They're going to dig it up. I'm going to find a little old school hole, with the drill that you get and you turn like this.
And what, the water just came in really slowly?
Yeah. And the billionaire, being a rich dickhead, he's like, well, there's free water. Don't plug it up. This is just coming out of the fucking ground. And he was so excited because it's all accumulation. You're like, this whole room's going to be twice as valuable.
That's
and so he just sat in there.
He
just sat in there getting rich off water and he died.
Free water. This is crazy. You guys know this.
So, yeah.
Also, isn't HP Hewlett Packard? And
Yes.
Packard owns all the other super yachts.
It might be Packard. Might be a different person.
Packard. I pack hard. Yeah, okay. This is, well, there we go. That's 2 conspiracies for you guys there. Are there other ones? I'm sure there would be
I think everyone's
crazy.
in on it because, like, how come all the people you want to kill are all locked in the same room?
That is true.
Like, there's something going on here.
Something, but also his friends were just fucking all dodgy characters.
Yeah,
It's
lawyer.
Yeah. Captain Hewlett Packard. Who's the guy that made the chips? The fish fingers. Captain. Oh, Birdseye. No, never mind. Not relevant.
Okay.
Alexa licks his fingers so cartoonishly. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Some say they were cooking up a stone. You know why I started licking my fingers like this?
Why?
When I was a kid, I went to the zoo.
You saw a monkey eating its own shit.
Yeah, I saw a chimpanzee with a handful of shit. He ate it. Then when he was done, he went. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, I'm always eating like this.
This is how I have to. If that guy's living life like that, if he's inside a cage and he looks happy,
He's just like leaning on a tree, just like getting the last traces of shit off his fingernails. Every single finger, like really delicately while leaning back. It was so good. My compliments to the chef.
what did you put in this? Alexa reminds me of the Muppet Chef. Yeah. If you were Norwegian,
He's Swedish.
if you were Scandinavian,
Mm.
you'd be that man. Alexa reminds me of Yosemite Sam. I don't know who that is.
I say, no, he's the angry guy. He's not. I was singing Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
He's the angry guy with the red hair.
Ah, yes, I do. Well, do we have? I want to know a bit more about this.
We don't know. They haven't pulled the boat out, but they're saying it could be manslaughter. Can you do it? My hands are not licked thoroughly yet. Conspiracy. I think it's too early. Again, I'm saying we're the ones who have to start.
That's sick. Conspiracy theories
What
surrounding
if they
this.
name your one? The bechamel theory.
I would. Oh, are you going to get suspicious if that's true?
Yes.
I cook a very sleepy bechamel sauce. This scenario is so terrible, tragic, and unlikely that nobody would dare dream it up.
What is wrong with you? Telegraph.com. Okay. Can we find out if Telegraph and HP fucking own shares in each other? Because this is the dumbest intro to an article. This was so tragic. The death of this billionaire that all these other billionaires wanted dead is so tragic.